Just a few hours after Trump wins the election, black people start receiving racist text messages. Right after Trump's victory, black people all across America, phones started blowing up with these racist text messages. And some of these racist text messages are really, really crazy.
I read that message and I immediately started crying.
Elise McCall is one of countless black Americans targeted with racist text messages like this one, telling them they'd been selected to pick cotton on a plantation the day after the U.S. election.
I haven't personally received any of these text messages, but how about you? Are you one of the people that received these text messages right after the election?
I am one of Donald Trump's associates, and your cotton picking sessions are from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think they know exactly who to send these text messages to, because this has to be some type of a psyop after the election.
This former FBI officer says foreign interference may be to blame.
This is just seems to be falling into a persistent pattern of misinformation operations directed by foreign governments into the United States.
They're not going to send these text messages to just anybody. A person like me, that's a content dream, man. They ain't going to send me no racist text messages. I think these are very, very targeted. Everybody knows psyops are a real thing in actuality, and this is probably one of them. I'm not saying that it has anything to do with our military or the government, but it's maybe some type of a psyop after the election.
Louisiana's Attorney General says some were sent using an encryption service in Poland, but
we have no way of knowing where the individual is who's actually sending the emails.
Others came through Canadian app Text Now.
And unfortunately, stuff like this will never be investigated. But black people, don't feel bad. It's not because it's happening to black people. These racist hate regimes, they don't give a damn. They'll exploit anyone. They don't care about your race. Their only objective is to create division and hate. And they'll exploit any of us to do it. White, black, Puerto Rican, Spanish, Asian, they don't care. I'm not sure there's anything the regular average person can do about these type of psyops that are going on, other than to just not take it personally and maybe try to have some fun with it. I wish they sent me these text messages, because I'd be showing you on stream from my phone personally. But if there's anything that everybody should be up in arms about, and that everybody should probably care about a little bit more, it's maybe the fact that we keep catching Chinese people spying on us.
A Chinese national ordered held Friday on trespassing charges after police say he tried to enter President-elect Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in violation of a court order that he stay away after a previous attempt, the latest in a series of contacts that he's had with police and Secret Service agents at or near the estate since July. Lee, who lives in suburban LA on a student visa, had just been released from a mental hospital where he had been placed in late October. During Trump's term as president, there were numerous illegal incursions at Mar-a-Lago, including 2 by Chinese nationals. According to the town of Palm Beach police reports, Lee first tried to enter Mar-a-Lago in July, telling Secret Service agents that he had information tying China to the Pennsylvania assassination attempt. Mar-a-Lago was the scene of at least 5 intrusions during Trump's first term as president, and that includes 2 by Chinese nationals.
We keep catching Chinese people. Foreign nationals keep breaking into the country, trying to spy on us, trying to collect information, and probably only to do us harm. If you still don't care about politics, then maybe you're into keeping your Second Amendment rights, because there was just a major federal judge ruling.
Unconstitutional. That's what a federal judge downstate said about Illinois' ban on assault weapons.
A federal judge in downstate Illinois overturned the Illinois ban on semi-automatic weapons.
But if that's not something that you're into, maybe you are now, because a lot of people after this election, and specifically leftists, they seem to care a lot more about Second Amendment rights. After realizing that their side has lost this election, essentially, a lot of them seem to want to take up arms. And it's kind of crazy that this is what it takes to make these people become pro-America, because a lot of them seem to have gone very much pro-America and pro-2A. I think that all of this is exactly how you know the results of the 2024 election are very real indeed. People are arming themselves, people are prepping, people are casting their denial theories already.
The 14th Amendment, here it is. It said, no person shall be a senator or representative in Congress or elected president shall have engaged in insurrection.
It's going to be up to us on January 6, 2025 to tell the rampaging Trump mobs, that he's disqualified, and then we need bodyguards for everybody. And
all because you went against the Constitution and inserted your pre-chosen candidate. That's why you're going to need bodyguards, and that's why there's going to be a civil war, because you motherfuckers are undermining the Constitution like you've done since 2016, when a guy who wasn't pre-selected by the war machine and the deep state won the goddamn election, and you didn't see it coming. Establishment deep state motherfuckers. And that's what he's planning on doing. I'm not making this up.
And all of this, I think, is just really just business as usual for America. So that's how I know this election is definitely real, because this is the kind of stuff that America normally gets into. And this is exactly what I would foresee it happening. I think we're definitely going to accelerate to some sort of mental health crisis going forward.
I was just walking down the street to go get my medication because I'm out and I need it for today. I can't believe this country did this again. Why did I let myself have hope?
But hey, this is just my perspective. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. But if it's not about topics I cover in this video or in other videos, then just don't talk to me.